We are on our way out to look at our babies and our mares here in Kentucky at Dr. Haley Moore's farm. But I did want to talk about the horses we already bought. We bought 2 Michigan breds yesterday. Now, we had a lot of fun this year racing in Michigan with Sunset Acres Girl. Nice filly. She did rather well for us. She's got 1 start left today. Saturday. Saturday for $20,000 at Northfield Park. But it's had a great year. So it would be unfair for us not to go back in. Or not, Northville. Oh, I'm sorry. Northfield. They're going to go watch her at Northfield and be disappointed because they were in the wrong state. We had a lot of fun racing her in Michigan, and she had a great year. So it would be unfair for us not to go back into the jurisdiction. I know what I liked. I wanted to look at all the horses. It'd be nice if I knew some of the sires, but we were unfortunate that didn't happen. But when I looked at the horses that we could buy, first one that stood out to me was number 18. It was Mountaineer Prince. Here's the horse by Son of Muscle Hill. Now, I don't know who Muscle Prince Tonin is. Never heard of him. But my Son of Muscle Hill, nonetheless, his video looked really, really nice. I was really happy with what I saw from this guy. What I also liked was he was out of a Man of Many Missions mare. First foal from a Man of Many Missions mare. Now, that mare, there's a number of horses in the back end. There's a $226,000 winner by Big Stick Lindy, who took a mark of 54-4 in there. There's a Pegasus Spur that made just shy of $200,000 in there. So there is some actual strength in the family. And I went back and I looked at the video, I looked at the horse, and I looked at the video, I looked at the horse, and I talked to Donnie, Lauren's father, who trains for us. Donnie and Krista were at the sale, and number 30, were at the sale, and they said the horse looked nice. I had no idea what he would bring. Obviously, you're still going to have to... There's not a lot of horses eligible to the jurisdiction still. I don't have the exact number on trotting colts, but man, oh man, I just thought that this horse looked the part in his video. And then when you look at his pedigree, you have to factor in the jurisdiction you're in. When you look at his pedigree, you're like, man, that horse kind of, to me, kind of sticks out. I thought that he was... Hey, it's hard to say, oh, he's a slam dunk. But he did trot. He did look good trotting in the field. He was well put together, as Donnie and Krista said. And we ended up buying him for $12,000. And I just thought that it was, as far as what we were trying to do for the meager amount that we wanted to spend in Michigan, just continue to dip our toe in the water. I just thought that this guy was a pretty easy purchase. So $12,000 for Mountaineer Prince I thought was very easy. Now we were looking at a number of trotting fillies and a couple of pacers. The next one that I thought, and everybody involved, Donnie, Krista, Lauren, even Mike, myself, everybody that looked at the sale had thought that the video was kind of nice on number 30. His name was I'm a Trucker. Now, I'm a Trucker is a Rompaway Wally. Now, I had a tiny bit of a bad taste in my mouth because we had a Rompaway Wally, but that's back when Rompaway Wally was Ohio. We bought the guy out of the first sale. I forget his name. We bought him out of the first sale, raced him in Ohio. He wasn't horrible. He just wasn't competitive in the Ohio Sire Stakes, but we're going into Michigan with this guy. And again, looking at his pedigree, I know some of the horses. The original, I raced against the original in Ontario. That's Bernie Barr's trotter. He was a decent horse. Made $200,000. That's a second dam. In the first dam, Two for Rody was a nice horse also. I raced against this horse. So I know some of this family. You look at the horse's video, he's well put together. Yes, that's right. Griff, that's right. So in the second dam was a mare, and that mare was the mother of Griff, who raced for Murray Brethar, and James drove it in the Mohawk Millions last week. So, I mean, you're talking about pedigree that is, to be truthful, at the top end of the food chain in Michigan. Now, for whatever reason, the Rompaway Wally colt, he didn't bring anything but $6,500. So we went into Michigan to do what we wanted to do and find lots of value, and I think we did. I got a horse by a Son of Muscle Hill, very strong pedigree from Michigan also. Had a nice gait in the field, looked nice. And when Donnie and Krista saw him in person, thought the horse looked fantastic. And then we all liked the Rompaway Wally colt, and he looked very, very good. Holy turtle. That's a big turtle. I almost want to help him get across the road. He'll bite me. That turtle would eat my whole... They're not carnivorous.
They're snapping turtles.
How do you know he's a snapping turtle? Didn't say it on his halter. So we had a great day in Michigan. Not quite as good a day as we had both in Pennsylvania and Lexington yesterday, but a great day across the board. We got our Michigan cart filled up of what we wanted. Should be a lot of fun in 2024 with a couple of horses that look good. Our girl that is currently racing in Michigan will be racing Saturday, her last start of the year. She'll go to Schaefer's Farm, Jacob Schaefer's Farm, to be turned out for probably 3 months. There's no rush with her. Just need to look and see when the schedule for Michigan is for next season. That's when she needs to be ready. So we'll bring her. She'll have lots of time in the field. We'll bring her back and train her down, and we'll get to breaking and training the Michigan string down for 2024 after the sale here in Lexington. We'll bring those horses in. So 2 Michigan breds are now in the state. We have 2 Illinois breds. We have 2 Michigan breds. We actually didn't buy the Minnesota bred. Dr. Rucker passed on that horse, which was fine. I left it completely up to him, and he had passed on the horse. So a beautiful house, eh? Oh my God. Want to go for a drive? Kentucky's a place to do it. So, no, that place. So, with that, I'll let you go. I wanted to update everybody. We do have 2 Michigan breds. I'm a trucker, and what was the other guy's name? Mountaineer Prince. That's right. Mountaineer Prince, and I'm a trucker. They're up for sale now. The shares are for sale, and at some point, I think they'll sell out. I would imagine quite quickly. If you're in Michigan, probably want in on this. If you're close to Michigan or think that you'd like to visit, because we do have clients that like to visit in the summer, I would imagine these guys are you kidding? No, that was the same. These guys are probably up your alley also. So feel free, buy the shares up. Should be a lot of fun in Michigan 2024 with what's his name again? Mountaineer Prince, and I'm a trucker. Take care.